My dudes, what's going on? If you want a chance to get your IdleOn account reviewed, make sure to head over to twitch.tv/GriffyBit. Make sure to follow and look for when I go live with account reviews in the title for your chance to enter the giveaway to get reviewed and end up on one of my YouTube videos. Anyways, let's get into it. My dudes, what's going on? Welcome again to another account review. Today we're taking a look at McSmuff. By the way, one of his characters' name is Small Peepee, Big Poo Poo. So if that doesn't tell you what type of thing we are going to be doing here, well, that's what we're doing. So, I mean, he's done a little bit of spending. Just a tad. Got a couple of packs. Does not have Doot. Does not have Golem. And also doesn't have Supreme Glunko. Imagine not having Glunko. So we're going to take a look, see what he needs to work on. He's currently in World 4. So we'll go on in and see if we can find any problems. Because, I don't know, to you, I see no problems right now. Yeah, this is going to take a while. But anyways, let's get into it. Chat, I muted everything, by the way. So you can't, by the way, the people that were sabotaging, how much you bet was GG Killer trying to sabotage? How much you want to bet? Okay, maybe it wasn't. But anyways. Start off, take a look at Anvil. He's printing thread for XP. That's good. That's what we love to see. Okay, doing copper. A little bit of iron. Got all max. Excellent. Oh, you know, I forgot to pull up. We gotta get McSmuff on here, bro. We gotta write things down for our dude because it's a premium review. How are we looking for bribes? Ooh, I really like the new bribe setup. That's a W. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, obviously you're a broke boy, unfortunately. So that's just, you know, that's just the way that goes. But you got all the major ones right now. Not bad for World 4. Okay. So we're missing out some ample stamp. Okay. Well, to be fair, there's not a lot of stuff. You're basically waiting on some hefty upgrades. Remember, he is in World 4, so there's a lot of stuff that he can't necessarily get. He is currently at 4,100 stamp level. Honestly, 4,100 stamp level for World 4 is actually not bad. All things considered, I feel like that's actually really good. So you know what? I have no complaints. 4,100 for World 4. You keep doing you, boo. You're doing great on the stamps. Just make sure each world you go into, just make sure you collect every stamp. Also, just make sure that once you start getting to maybe World 6, you're going to be starting to want to focus on Steve's sword, and which is the 7 million figure follower quest. Okay. So far, great. Are we looking for Owl? 13 fractal. That's not bad. That's a good start. I would like to probably see it maybe go to, well, I mean, you're still in World 4 and you're just pushing. Honestly, 13 for this as well is perfectly fine. You're exactly where the spot you want to be. You're going to eventually want to start maybe thinking about pushing it to about 16. I would say 16 is probably a good spot for now, at least. So, you know, 16 fractal would be a good start just to get cooking a little bit. But obviously, it's pretty good. But in actuality, your main source right now is going to be progression. And I think we need to take a look at characters before we do anything. Okay, so first of all, I want to make this very clear. I wasn't joking. His name is Little PP, Big Poo Poo. Okay? I'll put that, just want to put that out there. Nut butt. You're the lazy Woody. Senior PP. Taxpayer. Re69. S tier man. Fucking W names, bro. Yer. I love, honestly, real talk. Probably Taxpayer is probably like the best name. It would have been better if it was like Beastmaster or some shit. But still goated names. Obos?
Opals are great for World 4. By the way, poppables suck. Golden pops are dog shit. You want to do dice. Actually, believe it or not, I have a brand new lazy opal guide that came out. You know, might want to take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But overall, looks pretty good. I feel like you spent a little too much time leveling up your luck for your V-Man, though. Fortunately, I would say. So, I mean, that's probably... But, I mean, opals are fine. Okay. I gotta look at the cards. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're getting into the cook shit. Ooh, bro, you don't have Chaotic Troll? Bro, that sucks. Chaotic Troll. Okay. All right, this is where things are gonna... Yeah, your card farming's super cooked. I don't think you... I don't think you should be... I don't think you should be doing cards yet. I don't think you're at that point yet where you should be doing cards. But cards is definitely in your horizon. But I don't... At this point in time, I don't think that's necessary. Good, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 9. Okay, all of them are running. Wait. What are you doing for activity? Okay. Rule of thumb, never run big brain time. And like never run balance. It's level 1. Okay. It's fine. Level 1 balance precision, totally cool. But do not run big brain time. Now, I'm gonna just take a shot in the dark. Maybe McSmuff is thinking to himself that class XP is the same as skill XP. He was like, okay, if class XP, this might help me boost up my lab a little bit. But those are two different things. So in case you don't know, class XP is specifically for training, which is combat, fighting monsters. Okay, that's your character's level. Skill XP is for the specific skill that you're trying to work on. So if you're farming in lab, you're going to be wanting using skill dimwit and laboratory rings and AFK gains if you can, because those are the only things that really help boost up a lab for the most part. Now, the thing is I see why you're hard stuck World 4 now. This is all starting to make sense. You literally have everybody in the lab. What are they in the lab right now? 56, 41, 51, 55. Okay, so brother, you need... Okay, so right off the get-go, push to World 5. Okay? This is a I must do this, because then you can do divinity / lab grind. Okay? You're actually, believe it or not, you're stunting your growth right now just for the sole fact that you're only focusing on the one. Okay, I feel like that's gonna be a huge problem for you. How's your equipment? Holy shit, you're almost in Cheezor gear in World 4? Brother! You literally have the stats to push to World 6. You even have Death Blossom, you have Phoenix Wings, you even have the robes. Bro's doing a fucking world challenge where he has to 100% complete the world before he goes on to the next one. No, bro. Okay. No, I take that back. You're pushing to World 6. That is your main goal right now. You are more than ready to push to World 6. There should be no reason why you're pushing to World 6. You want to push that shit on your Divine Night, bro. Divine Night. Get that shit cooking, bro. Holy, man. Bros, what the... Dude, you even have tenacity rings. You even spent the time farming rams for neutron ice rings. You have 3 fucking DKs. What the? You have 3 DKs. What do we? What? Why? Okay. When it comes in the shop, class swap to one of those DKs, probably nut butt net to blood berserker. Okay, do not keep it, because here's the thing. Okay, in IdleOn, I know people might have different opinions, but this has been a warning from Lava from time to time. You do not want more than 2 of one class. Okay, so that doesn't mean, oh, you only want 2 warriors. That's not what I'm saying. You only want 2 DKs. You only want 2 blood berserkers. Even though that's 4 warriors, it's still 2 of those classes. Okay, so if you have more than 2 DKs, you're going to get to a point where you're going to start stunting your growth due to the fact that you're not really supposed to play the game that way. Okay, it's not beneficial to you. Okay, so you would strongly suggest swapping, because you know what's worse than having 2 blood berserkers? Having 3 DKs. Okay. Now, obviously, it will screw you over a little bit due to having a second blood berserker will make it so now officially you're going to be at a point where all of your shit's going to get reset because of super chows. But the second BB will actually fully be focusing on killing and cooking. And also, when you get 2 Deathbringers, AFK bones are coming out soon. So since when AFK bones come out, you will be able to do double Deathbringer AFK, and you'll be able to get lots of bones quite quickly due to the thanks of the double Deathbringer. Now, this is going to be better in total than 3 DKs. 3 DKs is a meme. Do not do this. Okay, this is bad. And for your 10th character, obviously it's really soon until we get our new masterclass, so it's really hard to say. But if you're really impatient, I would suggest probably a second elemental sorcerer. Second elemental sorcerer, and that's basically your setup. Because you can't go wrong if you do a second ES. Because if you guys don't know, elemental sorcerers have the highest talent points in the game, because they get a bonus thanks to Family Guy for their family bonus, which is specifically for extra talent points. Okay, so that is why specifically they will always get a higher log print due to they can get a couple extra talent points thanks to that bonus. So yeah, and then optional 10th. Yes. Thank you, Seth McFarlane. I sound nothing like Seth. Yeah, your skills are pretty. Your skills aren't bad though. Yeah, you need to push, bro. There's no reason why you shouldn't be pushing. You're not even ready for star signs yet. You're not even there yet. I mean, your post office is looking all right. I usually suggest skilling boxes first. Focus skilling boxes first. I feel like that's always important. Just the fact that, you know, it's like if you've got a blood berserker, you want to focus on fishing and mining. Your DK, you want to focus on construction and mining as well. Logs, alchemy is going to be Bubo, alchemy box, chopping box, stuff like that. It's going to be very important for you, especially for something like Bubo. You got 400. Perfect. You did it right here. You know, you got beautiful taped up timber. You got potion package. That's what we love to see. You got, you know, you're dude. You are. I feel like the thing is I feel like you have the right idea here. Like you're actually looking really good as an account. But first off, you're so cooked with your 3 DKs, and bro, you were like, you know what? I could push, or I could say, fuck that noise and just leave the characters in lab and just say that I've played this game since 2021. Okay. Because that's how old your account is. Your account is from 2021, which is crazy to me. Like, bro, you even have, okay, so let's see here. So you have the lovey-dovey name tag for damage multi. Okay. You have the Phoenix Wings for more damage multi. You have the Abyssal Robes for more damage multi. Bro, you literally have like some of the strongest damage multis in the game. There should be no reason why you can't get to World 6. No reason why you can't get to World 6. And also, Death Bloom Pendant, which is another huge juicer. Yeah, you should be pushing World 6. There's no reason. What the fuck is going on with this account? Your alchemy better be insane. What the fuck is this? Bro. Dude. So you're telling me that you'll AFK 15 fucking years in lab, but you won't touch fucking alchemy? Bro, I swear, dude. Dude, get this guy some reactant, dude. So he's not so allergic to fucking bubbles here. Like, holy shit, man. Give this man a fucking full stack of EpiPens and get this shit done. Why are IdleOn players so allergic to alchemy? It actually blows my mind. Let me guess. His sigils are going to be fucking cooked. That's even fucking worse. This is the one time where this is even worse. Because you have just had zero progression. You haven't even got even a little bit of progression. It's just zero progression. Holy shit. Bro, your boosts are so high for where you're at. What are we saying? Dude, you're like, I could attempt new bubbles or just put on boosts because fuck you, that's why. Dude, this is crazy. Bro, you... And you know what's the worst part? You know what's the worst part about all this? He has FMJ and he has Shacklersy. He has like all of it. Bro is trying to level up lab without the lab big bubble. Okay, dude. To your god darn it, goofy Timu looking ass Randall from fucking Monster Inc. Chameleon, dumb, scary, goofy, park in front of the store. Alchemy. All right? That's what you need, dude. That is 100 alchemy. It all comes down to alchemy. In the end, it's alchemy. Guess what? Hey, sneak attack, alchemy. You want to know what a throat punch feels like? Well, you should probably neglect alchemy. I'm sure you'll know what it feels like real soon. There's nothing worse than getting throat punched by a gloopy in World 6 because you don't have the alchemy to suffice and actually get through anywhere. Well, I'll be the first to say I wish I knew about that shit. Bro, you literally treated alchemy like the freaking redheaded stepchild and lab like it was the golden child. You're like, a mechanic where I don't have to do anything? Yes, please. Thank you. That's what I want. That's where we live by. No. No. Okay. Now I see why you fully bought out souped up lab tubes, okay? Holy Moses. Yeah, dude, you need to like you got some bubbles, but bro, you ain't nowhere close, all right? FMJ, dude, the crazy thing is like your Shacklersy and FMJ is good enough for World 6. Which is the craziest part about all of this. Like, dude, you're literally you should be going to World 6. There should be no reason why you're not in World 6. Like it's actually at a point now where you're not in World 6 by choice. Okay. And I never thought I would ever see a count like this where it's like, I'm perfectly good to get there, but I just choose not to. Why? Because I like playing this game on hard mode. Like, So you're telling me that you took the time to get max copper ore vial. But you didn't work on alchemy. But no bubbles. You know what? True. Vials are just big bubbles. So true. So true. So true. Not true, by the way. Not true. Arcade's fine. Vials are vile. Yeah, dude. I mean, I got nothing to say on your vials right now. I got literally nothing to say. Wait, you don't have... Bro. Sea salt is literally your best island. And that's the last one you catch. Dude, do you know how much fishing XP you get just from getting sea salt? And you got fractal instead? Okay. You know what? It's fine. Chat, I'm sure his Kilroy's insane. Okay, so Buddy said he took, in fact, a couple years off. Bro picked up the game and just said, nah, B, I'm good. Lab, see you in 15 years. That's crazy. Bro's just bloachless. Bro's got no bloaches. Bro is just fucking bloachless right now. He's just an average Joe. He took lab jail too seriously. You know what? That's fine, dude. That's fine. It is what it is. What's his printer? Dude, why is your bloach print kind of high? Why is your bloach print actually decent? I actually hate how it's kind of good for where he's at in World 4. Yeah, you need 90% printer sample size. Also, multi-bubble resources. Multi-resource bubbles is something for sure. Dude, even your... Well, that's good. I don't understand. I mean, at least you're you're doing it correctly, though. You're getting the proper print, so... I mean, maybe a copper ore print. How's the mining better than shopping? I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know. Probably... I have no idea. So confused. Bro, you have been at AFK in fucking World 4 for so long that you have a nullo salt? You have nullo salts unlocked? There's no way, right? There's no way he has nullo salts, right? Because 3 DKs. You know who this reminds me of? UG. Oh yeah? How? How does this remind you of me? I mean, you don't have the ability for that yet. Equinox resources, okay. Okay. Death note. Okay, cool. Chest space is OP, by the way. Fire scratcher, good. What's your build rate? Okay, 154k. Pulse mage, boulder roller. I don't know why, bro. You have poisonic, dude. You have poisonic elder. You should not be leveling up boulder roller. Oops. Hard farm poison elder. There should be no reason why you're leveling up these guys. I don't know why. You don't even have slow cook whiz. You don't even have the ability that you get bonuses past level 50. You should you need to focus on party starters, elders, and eventually you need to get a Voidinator. Voidinator OP. I am scared to look at your worship. Bro, dude, you were doing Death Note? Already? Why were you doing Death Note? Why do you have 100 million green mushroom kills? Why do you have 117 baby boa kills? Why do you have 100 million Giga Frogs? Why are we here? Why are you not in World 6 yet? It all comes down to why you're not in World 6. God damn it. You farm pop opals. I see that. Charge Stefan's ready, by the way. 74, 58. You know why these? You know why these aren't that far? Is because you're not using Poison Elder. I did it for the swag. Oh no, I don't want to hear any of your shit about how you did it for the swag. Ain't no way, little bro. You're gonna come in here and be like, I did it for the swag. All right, that's not happening, dude. That's not happening. Okay. I mean, he got the swag for that. Should rename his account to McScuffed. Yo. You tell him, Unk. Stop calling me Unk. Rel Sampler's level 8. Skill Dimwit's getting there. Well, I mean, if you did it properly, it'd be fine. Okay. Well, all right. All right. Skill Dimwit. Skill Dimwit. Max it. Okay. Next up, do your worship with poison towers, not boulder rollers. It would fucking help. Okay? Guarantee you. Why is your V-Man the lowest trapping level? V-Man is literally the best trapping level. Why is it the opposite in this count? Bro. This doesn't make any sense. He doesn't have nature traps. Yes, he does. His fucking main guy's trapping level 40. He's not placing traps. By the way, if you don't know, you can switch traps. You don't have to just run these traps. It looks like this is just... Does he have MSA? He's at World 4. I doubt it. There's only... The worst part is there only so much I can help with him because he's fucking in World 4. Bro, it's crazy the amount of salt that you have slapped onto Salt Lick. Yeah, you're gonna need to nature trap your guys. What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? Jesus H mother of Murphy, dude. This is why I started making shorts again, shit. By the way, this is 100% wires. This is why I made the 10 tips and tricks for World 3. This is specifically. So, if you don't know, okay, I'm gonna say this again, okay? I don't know how many times I need to say this. Only DKs need to be on the board. So, I mean, you know, I'm just rolling for straight XP. That's cool and all, but why the fuck are these characters on the board? These guys, where's your other, why? Okay. Why do you have 2 of your DKs here, but you don't have your third one, but instead you put your Blood Berserker, your fucking Bubo, and your V-Man? And why are your electional cogs not fucking pointing at your characters? Bro. You gotta, bro, you gotta be kidding me, man. What the fuck are we doing? Bro, the fucking booster cogs. Bro, why are you, oh my god. Okay, if you got booster cogs, aim them at your fucking characters. At least. Bro, I love how at the start, dude, you were doing so good. You were doing so good at the start. And all of a sudden I just went, oh fuck, dude. It looked like bro's trying to sell stocks with insider trading, okay? Holy shit. Bro just pumped and dumped this count review. My god. Yeah, you should only have your 3 DKs. You should only have your 3 DKs on here. Everybody else should be printing cogs. Holy shit. Holy shit. I have so many, I have guides. I have guides about this. You need to take a look. 100%. This is that you need, yeah, you 100%. You guys should try to rush us short about this soon. Yeah, true. True, North. True. Do I dare even look at the... Why have we just decided to neglect these cooking meals? Why were we like, nah, I'm good. Nah, it's fine. Whatever. Do you even have Diamond Chef? Bro, you have Diamond Chef. Bro, you have Diamond Chef. Why are we not hard focusing Diamond Chef at this point? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I am so tempted to just like refund this guy. Like I'm like this fucking close because this is just fucked. You gotta be fucking joking. You gotta be fucking joking. You did not put a T16 on a fucking egg. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna fucking crash out. I'm gonna fucking crash out, dude. There's no fucking way you put a T60 on an egg. Holy fucking shit. Bro, what the fuck? Dude, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I want to sit down and talk to this guy about what the fuck was the thought process. What is the thought process to think that T16 on egg was a good idea over fucking cabbage? Over fucking cabbage, bro. Bro, unlock the rest of your meals. Unlock the rest of your meals, get them level 11. This is crazy. Look, he is in World 4. He doesn't have B-Man yet? Are you fucking... What are you talking about? What is that then? What is that then? Bro, he has B-Man. It's got to be a fever dream, Chad. Chad, it's not funny anymore. I'd like to wake up now, please. Chad, I would like to wake up, please. No, it doesn't even matter if it. No, the thing is blood marrow doesn't even matter because he doesn't even have the fucking plate levels to even count for enough. He's gonna get like 6%. He's not gonna get anything. Okay, cool. All right, it's okay. I mean, the build sucks, but it's not. Oh my god, he's only at Frosty Peaks. Yeah, okay. This is, yes, true, Justin. This is the definition of fucking around, find out, dude. You know what? Okay, so rule of thumb here, okay? I like to see that you have the rarity of the egg. You want fence extension, okay? This will help push things for breedability pulse so you can have more in your yard. Okay, you want to rush past present brood and blooming axe as soon as possible. Because that's where you... Dude. I think the most impressive part about this account is the fact that you started the game in 2021. Oh, he can't even get... Oh, bro, he can't even get fence yard extension. He doesn't have fucking pancakes! What the fuck are we doing? You only have pancakes, man! Bro's connected all the way to viral connection. This guy is living in lab. You might as well equip Viaduct at the gods at this fucking point because you're not using your liquids anyways, so you might as well stockpile for one god-awful day that you decide to use them. Oh, great. You got infinite stars. That's fantastic. I'm so happy for you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you've taken the time. Top 70%? There's no fucking way. There is no way that you should be top 70%, bro. Okay. All right. Here's what I need you to do, okay? Here's what I need you to do. Okay, you ready? Okay, you ready? This is the biggest step I can give you. You need to start playing the game. Okay? You need to actually play the game. Not just say you play the game, but actually play the game. You understand how that works? It means when you so here's a pro tip, okay? So when you open up the game, okay, there's a character select screen. You want to pick a specific character that you want to play. And then you want to get into that character. Instead of having them just sit in lab, you want them to actually do shit. Okay? Farm stuff. And you see there's this beautiful mechanic in World 2 called alchemy. You should do that. That would definitely help you a lot as well. So, I don't know about you. This will take you, well, in your eyes, 15 years. So, I feel like I don't want to overload you with too many things going on here. You know, I want you to take your time. You know, I don't want you to rush too hard. You know, go at your pace. You know what I'm saying? So the first thing you should do out of everything, by the way, is push World 6. Okay, you should stop what you're doing completely. Get Killer Brightside, push to World 6. You're more than able. You're more than capable. Okay, if you think you're not capable, well, then you know, and then you do it with the Divine Knight because it's the easiest with the Divine Knight. You didn't check Slab? I'm not. He's not in World 5. He's still in World 4. 10th character optional. You want to do Elemental Sorcerer. When you can get a chance for an elite class swap token, you want for Nut Butt Net, you want to change that to Blood Berserker. Okay. You want to focus, obviously, PO, you want to focus your skilling boxes first. Then you need to do the Divinity and Lab grind. Okay. That's, I mean, if you want to do that, I mean, that's something that you're probably going to do. 16 Fractal. Okay. That's going to be good. That's you know, that's something that's, you know, could be a possibility for you. The next one you want to do is you want to do ya goddamn goofy Timu looking ass Randall from Monster Inc. Chameleon, dumb, scary, goofy park at the front of the store alchemy, bro. I need you to start locking in. Okay? If you have enough to pay for a premium review, you have enough to lock the fuck in. Okay? This is crazy. Also, unlock Sea Salt, by the way. It's literally your best island. Okay, Sea Salt, absolutely a huge thing. You know? That's always good. That's always good. 90% printer sample size. Also, multi-resource bubbles to 300%. That's what you should go for right now. Hardpart Poisonic Elders. That's definitely something you want to do because that's going to be your main pusher. Okay, Skill Dimwit, max it. It's good skill efficiency. Also help you with lab XP. Do your worship with poison, not boulder rollers, dude. You're stunting your skills to the sole fact that you're deciding not to use poison. Nature traps for your characters. You need to start pumping those trapping skilling up. Okay, you can use more than one trap. Unlock all meals up to eggplant, get up to level 11. You have Diamond Chef, you should be abusing it. And also, start playing the game. Look, your World 1's fantastic. I'll be the first one to say it. I think your World 1's great. But oh, it goes so downhill after that. But good luck, dude. I wish you the best. I hope that you do the best. But in reality, let's play the game. No World 5 and World 6 review. He doesn't have them unlocked. How can I help somebody if they're not unlocked? But anyways, I hope you enjoy. Hope you have fun. And I hope this helps you and gets you cooking. But anyways, my dudes, we're going to get back to the guide grind. Stay tuned for the next account review video. Hope you guys stay safe. Happy grinding. Peace out. Bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.